Graveyard and Battle Ram received a nerf in the last update to stop this strategy. And well, yeah, it did not change anything. We will look into that strategy and give you a few tips on how to perfect the art of spam. So let's get right into the video. So this is the attack strategy. I am currently in a clan which has capital level 8, and so we are going against this balloon lagoon. And as you can see in my army bar, I have 27 rams, 6 super wizard, 3 graveyard spells, and a few giants and 1 super barbarian to clear out the base. So all you have to do is drop your graveyard spell in the dead zone of the big defenses such as rocket artillery or blast bow or multi-motor, and then just spam your rams with super wizards behind them to tank, and then just watch them go through the entire base. You don't have to do much in this attack, just spam everything. Just one tip, that spam don't put all your ramps at once in the beginning. Just send them trickling throughout the base throughout the entire attack, so that they can continue to tank for our super wizards, as you can see. Also, the skeletons in the dead zone are already damaging up the rocket artillery, and they were even able to take it down, the skeletons alone, while the super wizards here are chaining through nicely into the base of the district hall into the inferno tower, and these skeletons almost took out this rocket artillery even, and this will be useful to us in the next attack. So yeah, this is pretty much the easier base. And so, well, the base is not easy. Like this is a good base with all the defenses pretty much evenly spread out, especially the rocket artilleries. Also, the skeleton spells, the graveyard spell, stays over 2 attacks. So the second attack is even more destructive with the 3 spells from the previous attack and the 3 ones from the new attack. All you have to do, all I did was drop the spells in the dead zone of rocket artillery, and this spell I dropped it right here because initially I'm planning to start from here and then move forward. So the skeletons spawning from these would tank nicely for my super wizards. Now I just started spamming my super wizards throughout the base. I usually take few giants just to make sure that my super wizards always stay protected. Sometimes in the last hits there are not enough walls left on the base, and so the rams might go for awkward walls and might not go in front of the super wizards. As you can see, none of my troops reached this compartment, just the skeletons alone took out that entire base. So yeah, it's crazy how powerful they are. In the end, I'm just sending few rams and into the base to trigger few traps, because this I expected traps to be here since I encountered very few towards my entry. So yeah, I am hoping that this spell gets nerfed in the by the next raid weekend. But if it doesn't, and if you still have left attacks left, and if it doesn't get nerfed in the next weekend, then you can keep using it. This time going against a golem quarry. Again, 3 graveyard spells, all in the dead zone of all in the dead zone of the big key defenses. Also, I used a skeleton barrel on this side of the base because I saw that there were no splash defenses on that side, and since my rams won't exactly tank for these defenses, and these defenses could snipe my wizards, so yeah, I just sent a skeleton barrel there to help out, and the rest is just spamming your rams and wizards throughout the base. Again, I used a P.E.K.K.A. As you can see, it is tanking that blast bow which could have otherwise hit my super wizards. So yeah, everything is going throughout the base, and they were able to take down that blast bow. And I think in this attack the P.E.K.K.A. even takes out that rocket artillery solo at the end of the attack. I'm just deploying my rams one by one as soon as the barbarians tanking the base gets taken down by the blast bow and the other splash defenses. This is basically, I zapped the rocket artillery just to remove it of damaging my P.E.K.K.A. Yeah, as you can see, the P.E.K.K.A. took down the rocket artillery. That's why I prefer having a P.E.K.K.A. over giants in these attacks. So around 60% of the base got taken down in the first hit, and the rest was just cleanup. Also, the downside of using graveyard spell is that ram spam is that you don't get a lot of bonus gold, as you need your troops to die for it to work out. So I just used rocket loons on the last hit to clean up and just to get that bonus extra golds. Air Larrys are also very good, especially on Barbarian Camp. You can use the GY spam on the first hit, take out the air bombs and other air targeting defense, and then rocket loons with the air skellies. As you can see, I got plus 197 capital gold, which is very good on the last hit. Now, going after Balloon Lagoon, even though Balloon Lagoon has a few wizard towers and giant cannons, the graveyard spell still crushes throughout the base, as you can see in this attack. I initially use a few loons to snipe out the wizard towers on each of the flanks. This is useful especially because the defenses on the flanks don't get tanked by the rams initially, so thus it may take out some of your wizard towers. So even if there were not wizard towers, or let's say there was a spear throwers, in that spot I would still have sent loons to tank for that, so that my wizards can easily go into the base. As you can see on most of the wizard valley, a lot of clans don't rebuild these ruins which have giant cannons, so I will just engage those in the next attacks, and once the wizards inside the base, they can keep chaining on through the base. Especially if the base is stacked, like if it is too compact, then the wizards can get really good chains through the high HP buildings such as district hall and infinite hall. As you can see, they chained all these 3 defenses through, and then they are still going strong. I don't think any of my super wizards have died yet. As you can see, the skeletons have a shield, so they can take a trap or a wizard shot head on and still survive. So one trap would knock down their shield, and then they will still be, have their farm. So yeah, now they are running through the base, and we will finish this attack off in second hit. I just sniped one wizard tower with a loon, and then dropped 2 skeleton ballas because I noticed there were no splash defenses around this corner on this edge. Also, I am delaying my second and third skeleton spells because if I drop them right here right now, and my troops are dying, so the skeletons would get spawned near this giant cannon and they would not provide me value because my super wizards are not there. So once my main troops which are super wizards reach that area, I start dropping my spells to distract. So now if any troops died, they will keep spawning skeletons right there and distract the giant cannons while my troop was in the base in that area dealing damage. So yeah, this is pretty much it. Even with 2 giant cannons and a wizard tower, the skeletons just crush throughout the base. It's crazy. So if this spell does not gets nerfed in the next raid, make sure you keep using it. So yeah, this was pretty much it for this video. It was a very short one. Just wanted to get out this video. I know I'm pretty late, but just making sure that if this spell does not gets nerfed by the next raid, you can still keep using it. And so yeah, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and that's it for today.